Welcome, one and all, to a beginner's guide to art fight. Woo! This is my first video, and about art fight no less. The one thing I can't shut up about this time of year. This will be my 5th year at art fight. I feel so old. For those of you who are new and don't know, Art Fight is a platform where artists get together and draw each other's characters. Art Fight goes from July 1st to August 1st every year. There's off-season events hosted on the Discord too, if you're interested or if you missed this year. The teams will be announced on the 15th. If you're interested in participating, please come join. Past teams include themes such as Sugar vs. Spice, Cyberpunk vs. Steampunk, Wither vs. Bloom, and Werewolf vs. Vampire. I'm very excited to see what theme it is this year, but those are some of the examples of what the previous years were like. Accounts are free to make. You can add up to 100 characters and as many bookmarks as you want. If you don't want to draw to participate, then you can rate people's attacks instead. That's the main spiel for people who aren't familiar with the website or who are curious about this year's fight. The rest of this video is going to be for people who are interested in fully participating in this year's art fight who don't know where to start. So if you're not interested, then have a lovely day. First things first is setting up your account. It's probably the biggest impression you're ever going to be able to give online strangers who are also doing art fight. So there are the 3 important things that you need to know. First, having at least 2 or 3 characters for people to attack. Now, you've probably heard others talking about flat color references and making sure all of your art is up to date. But let me stop you right there. I know this video is getting out late. So I know for sure that there isn't enough time or energy in the world to update all of your characters with full body references if you hadn't started half a month ago. So my advice to you is to pick 1 or 2 of your favorite or most desired to be drawn characters and make references just for them. You can also put them at the top of your character list to make it more obvious for people that that is who you want drawn. Second, make sure your rules are up to date, both your global permissions and whatever individual character permissions you have. I would recommend having a wish list in your bio or in your global permissions. People also title this as like a do section. This is so people have options about how to draw your characters. Being told, no, don't do this, don't do that, I'm offended by this, and then being given nothing about what you want is disheartening for all of us anxious folk who just want to make you happy. Last but not least is putting something in your bio specific about you. I know it sounds obvious, but artists are more likely to attack you if they like you. I'm going to say something even more obvious, but someone in the audience needs to hear it. Do not put your personal information in your bio. When I say specific, I mean your hobbies, shows you like, current fixations. Do not dox yourself. Now, time for the pre-event. This is where we're at now. For beginners unaware, the Art Fight website becomes so busy that it is unusable for the first 3 to 5 days at the start of the event. Don't freak out. Most people finalize their lineups at least 2 weeks before the event starts. They might not have references, but they will have an idea of the characters they want attacked, so go for the first, 3 or 4. There's, the top 6, but I would go even higher than that. So save images for at least 3 characters. I personally do 5 because the website is hella slow the first week. I would also annotate somewhere what you want your composition to be. That way you don't need to go back to do their do's and don'ts later. Another thing to remember when you attack is whether or not that person is on the same team as you. I know it sounds dumb and obvious. Why would you attack your teammates? This is a fight. However, Art Fight does allow friendly fire. I will warn all of my completionist friends right now, you get a badge for staying loyal to your team. So make sure to make a decision now and then put it in your account bio whether or not you allow friendly fire. On to attacks. When you attack, make sure you know the ID number of the character you're attacking. Now you can either write this down somewhere, or most people bookmark their characters so they can attack very easily. You can have as many bookmarks as you want, I'm pretty sure, and you can also order your bookmarks however you want. And just so you know, people cannot tell if you've written notes in the bookmarks or if you have bookmarked their character. Another thing that would be handy to do right now is to sign up for hit lists. A hit list is a Google form where you tell someone you want to be attacked by them. They will ask for at least your Art Fight username, and they might ask for your preferred characters, the chance for revenge, or any of the characters you like. You can go to the Art Fight Discord and enter the target hunting channel to find people posting their account links and their hit lists if you want to start signing up now. Something I mentioned a moment ago is revenge. In Art Fight, it's pretty self-explanatory, but when someone attacks you by giving you art, you attack them by giving them art of their characters. Okay, that's all I can think of for now. If you have questions, please comment them. I will do my best to get back in a timely manner. I hope to see everyone July 1st. If you want to follow me and attack any of my characters, I will be revenging this year for everyone. Happy fighting!